Mike, yo. Mic check 1, 2. Let's go. Live in 3, 2. I mean, we're already live, but live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, one more thing. Forgot to turn off my lights. Okay, this is the side. Much better. I don't know what color to choose today. Let's just do blue. Yep. Then should have done this before, but let's go. Okay. All right, so today's day 9. Decided to start a little bit earlier so we can get it over with the analysis real quick and then be positioned by 12 p.m. where I normally like to start taking trades at 12 p.m. So maybe a quick recap of where we are in this progress. I mean, everything kind of shows on the dashboard down there, but we are currently minus 5.95% down. So we have some climbing to do. So for now, the main goal is to kind of get back to 50K at least. And then so hopefully today we get some good setups or a good setup. We can see if we can get back to 58. That is quite a climb, but who knows? Anyway, it's now going to this. Tomorrow will now be day 10, which I don't know if it's still feasible to keep on working on this challenge. I mean, the initial investment was $367. No, it was $267. So I don't know if it's still feasible to keep on, working on this thing, try to get it back to 50K, or we can, or I can, be a little bit aggressive and try to, pass the challenge quickly, which can be detrimental. Give me a second. Detrimental. These words I'll be saying sometimes. Tending to on point. Tending to cause harm, which can be detrimental to the progress of this thing. But then again, looking at it, it's now week 2, a $267 investment. I feel like that's too much time. But anyway, let's just be patient. So let's do this. Let's do that top-down analysis real quick. Just see where we are. So this is the level that I thought that we would get to yesterday, and we did. And I can see that we're still persisting of being bullish. Now the thing is, we don't have any data from a monthly level on the left, because this yesterday was the high, the all-time high, and I wonder if the news did anything. So all-time high, yeah, right here. Yep, Dow hit new record on Wednesday, yesterday. I knew it's gonna be all over the news. It's an all-time high. So meaning the other ones did not. Let's check them out real quick. I think I deleted my god. But anyway, let's go to the monthly. They did not. Now a high probability that they will want to do the same as well. So US 500 has not yet hit that all-time high, and US 100 as well has not yet hit that all-time high right there. High probability that they also do the same. So we might still be seeing some bullishness. But US30 is like, yo guys, I'm not waiting for you, I am just going to do it. So clearly this guy is leading the pack. Anyway, S&P 500 is stretched, but sell signals are nowhere in sight. So okay, thank you. Let's go back to our analysis real quick. So let me pull up the levels that I have, of which I think I should do like a fresh marking, because I feel like this is too much anyway, but they're still important levels. So let's see what we can get rid of. So on a monthly level, there's really nothing more to add, but we do have the high. Maybe we can see us decline to retest that high one more time. So let's just go to the weekly, see if we have anything as well. The weekly, not too much. I do have this high in the middle of that week right there on this, the highest candle back in January 2022, when the latest high was established. That was smashed through yesterday. So again, the high of that week, the half of that week as well. And you can also like divide that week by into 4 quadrants. Do we have to? Maybe. And then quads. So that level right there can be also important, right? But think that could be too much, but I can just leave it there and then just mark this one. So I'll call it like 0.75 what quad. It's gonna be on the weekly level. So when I see that, I know that that's like the first quarter. It's gonna be a quarter of some level. In this case, it will be this week over here from that open price to the high of this candle. So there's no need to mark the other one, because by the time we come down here, that's like a good distance to fulfill whatever objectives we'll have. So I'll let that be right there. So we do have that quarter. It's on the weekly time frame, and it's a quarter, whatever. So in terms of the weekly, then this was the last down candle before we saw this shoot up. So this right here is going to be some important area, but if we do get down here, then that could be, you know, a bearishness indication, right? I think that's it. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what we have on the daily time frame. Again, not too much because we've just been going up, but we do have this gap here, which I'm not going to mark. We do have that gap where these two candles are not overlapping, and then we do have another one here, and we do also have another one here. Now all those are, think of it as, I think I've said this a couple of times on this channel, when you're painting a wall, the areas where you kind of leave spaces, you tend to go back and repaint those areas. So we can see price come back and repaint these inefficiencies, right? Inefficiencies over here. But if we're still too bullish, then it's usually also an indication of a lot of bullishness whenever they leave those inefficiencies and they don't come to fill them and they just keep on going up. Oh, so we'll see how that goes. So I think I'll just mark the first one right there. The other ones we can update tomorrow. This is a weekly gap from, you can see it from the weekly time frame. We do have it here, and I think I can have that one marked as a box now. Got to change that to blue and then have it marked as W to show me it's on the weekly, and then I think we should show that midline, right, like that, and we're good with those levels. Let's go back to the daily time frame, make sure that, you know, it's not too far away, and I think that's it on the daily. So we can worry about the previous day high and the previous day low, which can also be some levels to look out for, and I do have an indicator that does that for me. It shows me the previous day high and the half of that range and the previous day low, which is in conjunction there with that fair value gap, which is on the daily. Okay. Text ready D. When I'm going down to the small time frames, I kind of know where we are. I think we're good. So if we are bearish, let's say this is the high of the week. Today was a Thursday, most likely. Tomorrow, if we do close, maybe we do close somewhere there. Tomorrow we open up bearish, then we can see us, you know, come down. And then on Monday, there's a higher probability that we can have another candle to go down, because that will be a swing low. 1, 2, 3. The fourth day is likely to go down, and then the fifth day is actually the one that is even more likely to go down. But this is just me trying to, you know, look into the future. I could be wrong. Just about, you know, probabilities. That's the name of this game. And then we do have a little bit of an inefficiency between this candle right there. That is something else I have observed to be a great price magnet, where those two candles are not touching. That's gonna be volume imbalance. I'm gonna call it a DVI, or you can say an imbalance, or whatever name you call it. You just get the concept of what it is. and then just do it. So we do have another one here, but because this is the current day, I'm gonna leave it unmarked. And I think we're good on the daily. That was on the daily, that's on the daily. I'm gonna take them to the daily, yo, what's up? To the daily pool right there. And I think this is, what is this level? On the weekly, all right, to the weekly pool as well. Okay, let's go down to the 4 hour real quick. Let me see what levels I had before. Okay. We do have a swing high here. 1, 2, 3. The fourth candle is likely to be a short, but if it's now becoming bullish, then we can see some consolidation happen between that range high and this low over here, where we can see as ping pong in here, and that is where my strategy just thrives for me. When we go up and down, when we consolidate, my strategy tends to do good. We'll see how that goes anyway. Currently, look at this gap in here. See how price came down to that gap real quick, and then it just went up, assuming they came down fast and then went up, then closed this bearish or whatever. It could have also opened and then went up, came down, and then it didn't close bullish, so that's why it's bearish, a bearish candle over there. Though this will be a doji, I believe, right? A wickless candle over here, price magnet. So there's really nothing much on the 4 hour. I'll pull this to 3 p.m. We do have this huge gap over here that has currently been invaded up to there, but that's just too much of markings. We can have that mentally. Otherwise, on our way, if we're coming down, then we do have this all-time high that was broken yesterday, the highest of the high of all time. And then we do have this previous day EQ. Then we have the 3/4, or how you look at it, the quads, or it could be the 3/4 or the quarter. It's right there, the weekly. Then we have these levels over here. And then we do have this down candle where we saw this after the down candle, this candle, and then this is a short up. And remember this candle over here, which this happened from 11 p.m. yesterday, right? It has no wick down there, so we're gonna be looking out for that. So did we mark anything on the 4 hour? Nope. So that's it with markings. So let's see what the 1 hour looks like. We do have this gap here, so we're just about to close. I don't think I'm going to mark that. Looking at this right here is a bearish formation, in my opinion. So let me see, the monthly we're getting some rejection, the weekly the same thing, the daily, even if it's a green candle, we're still seeing some rejection. And then the 4 hour, now we can see some bearishness, and the 1 hour as well. Look at liquidity with broken structure right here. So we don't have a body, the body didn't close below this swing low. This one did. But remember, we've dipped into this fair value gap over here, which can be enough for price to springboard the upside, if that's a word, to springboard. But then again, this kind of looks a little bit bearish to me. So let's see the 30 minutes. Look at this deliciousness right here. We do have that up candle and a series of 3 candles leaving a fair value gap. That right there can be a good place to enter. If it was like a 30-minute, 30-minute range, though kind of technically but then my entries are on the 1 minute. This right here will be my entry and my stop loss just above that high. And then I'll look to see if I can pay myself at this down candle here. And if we do keep on going, then this will be the next spot, that all-time high that also has this gap over here, but this candle and this one are not overlapping. If we keep on going down, then back to this zone over here. So looking at that, I'm gonna have that in mind that yo, we might see some bearishness. So this one is on the 30 minutes, and let's pull these levels to 1 p.m. right there. And I think we're good. What is this level here? Oh, this is that daily volume imbalance. Blue is the name of the game. I think gray was good anyway, so let me just have it in like a very light gray. That's too light. That's too light, my guy. Okay, that's better. I think we're good. I'm favoring shorts, and I think generally I like shorts. See how this candle has no wick? The brother just come up there and then go down. So wickless candles, my guy. Look at this one as well. You know, oh well, it does have a wick, but just a small one. Come trade above and then go down. Wickless, they did trade to that spot and then go up. So we can get some clues of where maybe we could be going back to, which right here is kind of nice. The other thing we can see is maybe go up, manipulate anybody trying to get in on an early short. Anybody went short early, take him out, and then we can see us going down. But we do have what, 20 more minutes. So let's get it over with this. Let's see the 15-minute, how it looks like. We do have a gap right there. This one, you can see we've closed it completely. And this right here is where I think we have some money. Where's that dollar sign? Right here. Right there. We can see price come down here. Okay, my guy. This right here. And then you see we've shown some intention here. We might be wanting to go down, and then along the way there's gonna be some resistance, of course, but right here is very much attractive to me. Looking at the 1 hour, I do think we need some levels. We do need some levels from yesterday. No, we don't need that. So where would it be? Group 5. Yep, I like this right here, so we're going to use that. This one, pull it up to today to 1 p.m. I like that. And we also had this level 8. This is going to be on the 5 minutes, so when we get there we'll see it clearly. This would be like the last up candle before we went down and then shot up. So I combined that week of this would be a breaker, the last up candle before we shot down and then we went up. Price was supposed to get some resistance in here and then keep on going down, but then I believe that's what a breaker means. Those who are going short, their hearts were broken. I think that's the meaning of the word breaker. Forgive me if that's not the meaning, but that makes sense to me. This was during that FOMC, the first round of news at 11. So generally we should see us, get down to that zone over there. So the other thing you could also look at is also the open price of this down candle. And so those two being together, this is an attractive area where I think we can come down to. These ones, we're going to see them on a 5 minute, but these are going to be 5 minute fair value gaps from yesterday. I believe they're going to offer some support over there or resistance from the other side. I think that's it. Let me see the 30 minute. We already checked it out. This down candle has offered support right there, and you see that we're shooting to the downside. I think that's just minor support. I think that will be taken, but we'll see. Let me see the 15 minute. I think that's it. Let's go down to the 10. I don't use the 10 so much, but I just like it to be there. I like how we filled completely this fair value gap over here. So this is a high, likely that we can see the optimal trade entry of this level be used as a place to shoot down further. So the area between that 0.705 to what? I mean, we should have another one here for 0.79, but I removed it. So that spot over there can be like a sweet zone to look for short. If you know, if we are bearish. Anyway, so let's go down to the 5 minute, and then we can draw those 4-hour ranges, which is gonna be just drawing what, a box around this candle and this one and this one. So going up here, we're gonna be looking for sells, and then when we go down here, we'll be looking for buys, right? So that's the logic I use. Sometimes, like the whole of last week and yes, and Monday, pretty much kind of failed me, but I mean, you have to stick to your plan, right? I do have this indicator that shows me those ranges, so I don't have to do it manually. And then I have this box over here that will divide those ranges into two. So the upper part is what I'd consider premium, the lower part is discount, right? I don't have to mark all of them, especially the way they are, especially the way this one is kind of embedded. I don't really need it, but I'm looking into, when I start spending more time in front of these charts, then, or if I want to start, taking some trades to stay in for long, then I think this is a good logic right here to follow, because you can see the first part, the first 4 hours, I can call this consolidation. Then this one we see manipulation, takes out the high, and then comes back into this range. I just sell, and then I hold my stop loss up here. And then on the days where this one expands, I can be in this trade a little bit longer. So consolidation, manipulation, then the other bit, distribution. And then if it just goes like this, then we tend to see the market come back to like 3/4 of that range, and then it keeps on going down. So that's something to, I don't have so much data on that, but I am looking into that pattern for now. This is what, so see how we close this range. Now the price was in this half of this zone, then I'll be looking for buys. And now that we're here, I'm going to be looking for sales. And then I do have that story that we've been building, especially from the 30-minute, where I think we can be going short. So it makes sense for me to look for short over here to keep on going down. We'll see how that goes at 12. If I do get a good setup, man, I am loading that thing. Let me give this a different color. Now that we are on the 5-minute, I like to draw those 5-minute inefficiencies. We have one over there. And then we do have another one here. And we do have another one here. Do I have to mark it? So this one was price came into that inefficiency just a little bit, and then we saw it go down. So we expect to see it, a complete closure. Does it have to? Nope. But just in case that happens, it's not gonna take us by surprise, right? I'm gonna get rid of it because that high is pretty much the high of this 30-minute fair value gap we saw on the 30-minute time frame. And it is not well marked. Yep, I think that's better. Maybe no, it's good. So I think we've done our best to position ourselves to get a good winning trade. And the next thing I'll do is now mark the highs of these previous 4-hour ranges. So that one right there, previous 4-hour high. And this one over here, I'm going to call that the previous 4-hour high, but because it's the second one, then I'll do the second previous 4-hour high. So the previous but two but one. Yep, and I think we're good. So what I'd like to see is us come to this area and then we just come down and take out this high. Because this is a profile that I see where when that low is established, we either, after we close outside of that 4 hour range, we either come, take that low, right? And then shoot up, or we go, leave that low intact, come into this premium area and then come take that low, or we go up and then just keep going up. Or what's the other combination? I mean, there's so many. Or we can see a consolidation in here. The price just goes up and down and up and down and up and down. Bingo. What did I get rid of? It? And we are good. We finished all this like 10 minutes before. Yo. Oh, did I lose something? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's go down to the 1 minute and just position ourselves and just wait to see if we can get something good. So the next thing I do is just pull up this indicator over here. It just shows me the 30-minute candles, right? But so it just marks the high and the low of any 30-minute candle that is closed, and then I see it as a range. On the 1 minute, of course, it's gonna be 1 minute candles. It's gonna be 30 candles, making up the 30 minutes, whatever. So if I was trading at 11:30, this right here would be an entry because we are in a premium zone, and that right there fits my entry criteria. But as you see, that would be a loss right there. The high, let me see how much would have made that entry. That would have made 0.8, assuming we didn't get any slippage, and so I will not even have reduced my risk by half. So that would have been a straight loss. So good thing, my starting time is now 11 p.m, which sometimes, I kind of miss on trades, but I think 12 p.m going forward is okay. My strategy is very much I don't want to say risky, but my losses are too small. I think 1 to 2 hours a day is okay for that strategy. From back testing, if I can start trading at 5:30 to 1 p.m, which is a long time, I think in a week I'm guaranteed to make a profit. Yeah, but then again, I have to be, yeah, but that's too much time, man. I mean, and that is from the backtest that I've done for like 6 months, taking any trade that I see that meets my criteria. Hey, I'm going in. Then in a week, it's kind of a guarantee. I've not done it like on a live basis, but in terms of back testing, in terms of going through data, would that be front testing or back testing? Then some weeks, man, it was bringing in. I mean, the average was like 5. Actually, in a day, the average was like 5 hour. But then again, you won't have a life. You just stay here. With the prop firm, I would not suggest to trade like that. But if it's your own, live account where you don't, you're not worried of losing like 6% in a day, then you can trade this strategy on more than 6 hours. But for now, we just have to be nimble, not losing anything more than 1.75% in a sitting, in a trading session. So, but yeah, we do have some 7 minutes. Let me see if I can find some of those back tests. Should be on the other US30. Let me see if we have anything. Nope. My guy, you don't delete everything right here. So let me see if we do have some 7 minutes. So let me see if I can. The best thing is to have this in a group. This one. This is from yesterday. Monthly, weekly, blah blah. And then where's that back thing? Right here. Let's go find it. Right here. So this is only gonna be last week. I was doing some review on Saturday, and then I was like, yo, if I did trade this way the whole of last week, how much would I have made? Being on the charts from I think 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. PST to 1 p.m. PST, and you can see the total right there. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Friday it would have been 3R. Whatever you risk, 3RR. On Thursday would have been minus 1.5. On Wednesday minus 2.5. On Tuesday would have been ridiculous, 5.9. And Monday 2R. If you do the math, then that's a profit for the week, right? Already, would this be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Is that 10? Yep, that is 10.9 minus 2.5. I mean, that's like over 6% R, right? Let's go down to, let's see, 1 minute. Will it allow us to see all that? Let me see. Let's do Monday. We do have 5 minutes, so let's go through it real quick. So on this day, we would have been here from from. Wait a minute, what is going on, my guy? So on this day, we would have woken up in the morning at 5:30, and there will be no trade. The only time I saw a trade would have been at 12 p.m. So, sheesh, I don't know. I mean, I think it's possible because you can come at the end of 30 minutes, then kind of see if there's anything, and then if there's nothing in 15 minutes, just leave, then come back. It's possible, but do you imagine being here all this time? Yo, I think your mind will just tell you, you know what, just anyway, I don't know. But if you follow the rules, then Monday is right there. It would have been 2R. And then on this day is where now there was some action. From 7:20 there was a trade. And then another one at 8:08, another one at 9:30. To say the truth, if I made 2%, 2%, and 1%, that is 5%. That will be me done for the day. But then again, if you want to be strict, if you say I'm going to keep on trading, just keep on trading. Then you lost minus 1%, then something over there, minus 1, and then 2. So those are areas where my entry criteria is being met, right? So they've ended the day with 5.9. And then on this day, it would have been a total loss. This is where there was an entry, loss, loss, loss. So that was Tuesday. On Wednesday, and then let's go Thursday. There was a trade here, minus 1, and then managed to reduce the risk by half. So you only took half the risk. This one would have been 1:2. It's beautiful. But taking a 1:2, blah blah, loss, and then there was an entry here. Even if it's not drawn, you can see it right clearly over there. Took the high of that 30-minute range, and then at the cross of these lows is your entry, and that gives you a quick 1:2. So let me see, this one actually should be break even from what I'm seeing. So my entry, assuming no slippage, will be here, and then my stop loss up here, 1:2. This one should be break even actually, because why did I write 2 on this one? Oh, yeah. The entry is at this low right here. There's a swing low right there. That was the entry. So man, if you're not, doing this back test and having data, then you kind of miss out on those little bit of things. So 1:2 would have been right there. Boom, tight, very tight. Anyway, you get the point, and yeah. Ooh, let's go back. We only have like 1 minute now, and get rid of that, and then let's go back to where were we? Daily, the monthly, weekly, and then group 6. Cancel that, and we are back like we never left. So I'm still looking for shorts. And let me open up shop. I don't know why this side is not yet open. So we're just about to close this range, and if we just get into this one and a setup forms, that's enough. We don't have to come up here. If we do come up here, it's even better, but it's not a must. Again, we're doing 0.5%. 0.5% risk. And then yesterday we made some $89 that I was like, yo, I'm gonna add that to today's. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do an initial 0.5%, which is gonna be 235. And then when the trade starts going our way, then we can add the additional $89 that we made yesterday. I was actually thinking about yesterday's trade, and I was thinking, when it got to 1:2, I should have taken that partial, and then if the trade did persist to go my way, then I could have gone back with the profits that I'd made. That's just something that hit me later. But then I was like, yo, I think there's a high probability that we should have checked on going down. But then again, it turned around, and at least we had broken even. We had broken even. So now what I'm waiting for is I want us to come up and then come back into this range, and we are entering on a short to see if we can attack the low of this 4-hour range. In the meantime, let's see if we do have like a 5-minute situation. There is no imbalance. So on a 5-minute time frame basis, there's no imbalance. So this can be a strong pillar where price doesn't have to come back here, but if it does come back here, then this is a walk in the park. Well, at least to the high of this candle here, at least to that last down candle over there. Now we've taken out that range. Man, I would have loved it if we came here. I'm not very confident. I'd prefer if we come in here at least. But then again, if we look at this 30-minute thing over here, we've done enough in my opinion. And then look at this here. We have that invalid, is that invalid? Inverted fair value gap right there. So that entry could have been actually a good one. Inverted 30 right there. Let me have it like that. My 30. And I'll have it as blue. So my entry should be looking something like this as we speak right now. I'm not confident though with this one. Then again, rules are rules. What do you think I should do, my guy? My entry should be over here. Should I take this trade or not? My guy, we are in premium. Everything is checked out. I would just prefer if we dipped into at least, even if it's this one, but it would be better if we dipped into this pool. Honestly, it's gone. We've traded above this 30-minute range. You know what, guys? I'm gonna take that trade. If we lose, it's okay. It is okay, but we cannot operate on fear. And I am in risking what? Risking 0.5%. Let's have fun on this side as well. Trade, sell. My guy, log in into your broker. Why? I should be logged in. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I hope this works. So it's gonna be a let's do order price is okay. Market stop loss is like 1638. Let's do 0.5%. So I'm in. Okay, I'm gonna do a buy limit, a sell limit, just in case it comes back to that price, which is 37,205. If it doesn't, then it can just go without us. It's okay. So sell limit, stop loss is 1638, risking whatever. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so my guy. So this one has been executed on that what? So we do have a fair value gap here. Now, if this gap holds, then we do have a strong, setup. I like how this candle has no wick, but if it does not hold, then our 0.5 is going home. Yeah, that is not good. My guy. Now, another thing we can do is they start trading down, then I can have an additional entry right here. And I think I'm gonna do it. So I'll have that additional $89. So let me set that up. 89, yo, my guy. $89, and my stop is gonna be up where the other one is. And I am late. If it fails, it just fails. It's all good. Right. Okay, so I do have a second entry of that $89. So that will be a total of, what is 89 plus 235? 89 plus 235. So 324. Let me see how much that will be in terms of risk. That will be 0.69%. This is kind of too shallow. The way we took out the high, and then the way we have some deliciousness up here. So if we do lose this one, I'll give it another shot, right? And then I think if we do lose those two, then now this account is gonna be on ICU, literally. It's gonna be in intensive care unit. Yeah, high probability, and I'm already out actually. So let's close that. Oh, come on, man. But anyway, that was kind of me, that was kind of formal. But I don't want to say that because I've seen some, some trades that don't really have to meet your objectives, avoid like it to come. But I did follow my rules anyway. We took out that previous 30-minute high and we crossed that low. It would just have been better if we traded into these zones over here, either this one or this one. So I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then so this one we have to gonna journal that later. Bruh, what in the world is going on, man? 46,810. So I only have $800, and then this account is just kaput. This account is gone. Anyway, I did try my best, man. I tried my best. One more shot, one more shot, one more shot. These guys are reaching their all-time high. Maybe that could be the reason why they're pressing to the upside, right? But then this 30-minute, wait. This formation could just fail altogether. US, this is on a monthly. Let me go down to wickless candles. No way I'm taking a short, and these candles have no wicks like that. But this right here is a potential entry right there. Yo, no comments today. Oh, it's all good. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'll appreciate. Let's see if we can get a winning trade today. Otherwise, I only have, what do I have? So I've lost 283 right there. That is way more than 0.5%. This account is on live support. I've been trying to go short in a bullish market. I think my timings maybe were wrong, because we should still see the market breathe a little bit, right? This right here was a nice entry. See that right there, how we trade above. Let me have this, see, that would have been an entry. Yep, this is what I'm looking for. See how we traded above this 30-minute range, and then that low right there, that would have been an entry, and all this would have been food to eat, so that is okay. I think that is a good entry, and I am not ready. I think that's good for an entry. I'm gonna do another 0.5 risk. If this one fails again, I think we're done now, but that to me is a good setup. And let me see. And I am trading. I think I'm gonna enter there. So I'm in on a market order, right? So let's see if this one will work. And why did I enter that trade in the first place? Well, this is a swing low right here, so it's valid, so it's okay. I haven't broken any rules. Well, let's see how this one. My stop loss is in a bad place. Anyway, my stop loss is at the half of this week, and my entry is right below that candle. And my stop loss is looking like that. So can we see us come back down here? I don't know. We'll see how that goes. These guys, they don't look like they want to go down. If this is another fake out, like let's say they want to come here and then keep on going up, then that is me losing 1% for the day. And do I want to continue after that? Nope, I'll stop and then give it another shot tomorrow. So let's just hope that this one will keep on going down. I want to hold up to down here. That would be like a 10R. Will we get down here? So I know for a fact that we're gonna be taking this low. This candle has no wick, right? They'd rather just come here and then turn around. My guy, wrong direction. So this would be the complete closure of this inverted fair value gap over here, right? So when this candle went up, it was supposed to find support here and then keep on going up, but we crossed it. So think of it as a zone that was broken, and now we're looking for, so it should have been support, broke, now we're looking for what? Resistance. So support turned to resistance. Yeah, so we don't really have to get, we don't have to come here. So let's see how that one goes. We are currently down $18. Two wickless candles over there, price magnet. I think I should have did we add that extra $89? No, we did not. So let me add it so it can just be in there. But I'm trying to see where. Let me do it at these lows over here, right? The problem is if we do lose again, then we'll be losing more than 1%. My guy, see what I was talking to you about? Oh, okay. They didn't get to this low. What in the world is going on? The last line of defense would be the open price of this up candle here. If they do close above that, then this trade is now low probability. If this comes and closes in this zone, then it's a low probability, and my stop loss is too soon. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move that stop, which is a no, but it should have been up there in the first place anyway. So instead of adding that 89, then I'm gonna add it on the risk. And this, we're now in a low probability zone. So that candle just closed. High probability is that stop loss is gonna be hit. I mean, we can still see them turn around anyway and shoot to the downside, but from what I'm seeing right now, so if I lose this one, I'm done for the day. And then we can see if what we have left, we can get some winning trade tomorrow. Otherwise, man, this challenge has whooped me, man. What? It has whooped me for 2 straight weeks. For last week and this week as well, it's given me a whooping. But the good side is we do have some data and some observations that we've made. Could be a dynamic in December, and then trying to sell in a bullish market, So we do have some practicing to do, Don't be afraid of, joining a trend. Many other times when the market is going up, I'll buy and then it just switches on me. So we have to stop being afraid. Anyway, if let's say I don't make it on this challenge, I'll give it like a break of 1 week and then I'll be back and I'll try it again. The risk to reward in terms of what you're risking is just too high, because this account is cost me like $267, right? And just 1% of the account is 500. So if you can make like 1:2 and then have like 2 winning trades in a week and let's say 1 loss, that right there is already like 3%. That is 1500. That is way more than what you're paying for. So the only thing I'm not seeing to be worth it is all the time that I've been using trying to hit. What is the name of this trade or platform? It's called TradingView. Let me see if I can include it in this OBS thing. It's called TradingView. Let me show you the whatever. Yo, weakless candle right here. I don't like to see this weakless candle form. I like to see them form, on the side I want the trade to go. So right now I want to go short. I want to see them form on bullish candles. Kind of like what we have here. So this is kind of hopeful, Let me see if we do have another. We do have another one down here. And another one over here, Sometimes, they show that, there's just too much volatility to go to the other side, Let me adjust this over here. So wait. Right there. Oh wait, I'll show it to you. There you go. So if you look at the, what would that be? That'd be a tab, or at the top you can see it's called tradingview.com. And you can go in and just register, and then there's a paper trading account that you don't have to have a broker. They have their own thing over there. You can go in and set the amount of money you want to start practicing with, and and start practicing. It's now some minutes to 12:30. Wait a minute. I did break a rule, right? I've taken 2 trades in the same range. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. So see how I lost this one? I was not supposed to take another trade within until this range closes. So that's on me. It's all good anyway. They're called trading mistakes, and it's all good. Elevantor be nice. Oh, actually, let me just type it here. Trading view.com. Yep, there you go. So what am I doing? I'm paying for, what is it? Is that like professional, or what is it? Whatever. But the free version is not going to, it's gonna have like monthly, weekly. I think it has the 5 minute on the 3 and 1 minute. And then there's gonna be advertisements popping up all the time. But then again, it still has a lot of value anyway. What is the probability that this high will not be touched? Not so high. Now this is what will make me kind of feel bad a little bit today, is when this range closes and we trade above, and then now we do see the real drop, right? The only thing right now that can give me some hope is if we can trade below this swing low right here before this range closes, right? If we do trade below here and we stay there before this range closes, then we can see maybe it come back a little bit and then respect that high and then keep on going down. If we don't see that, then they're coming for my stop loss. They're coming for my stop loss. but the stop loss is right there to do its job. Only 6 minutes to the close of that range, bro. My stop loss is just a little bit up. These are equal highs over here on US 100. So that right there is already like some liquidity, you know, that level over there on US 100. Yo, I think there's a high probability that we can see that stop loss being taken as well, and it's all good. So what is we do have some buy side over there, man. Oh, what a trading session. Yep, my stop loss just about to get hit any minute from now. I'll have that on the right. And my stop loss has been taken. Yo, so now I only have $400 to go. I'm not willing to take another trade today. I think I'll just leave it at that because now I only have 2 chances. If I'm gonna be risking, actually, let me see, what is 0.5% of what is left? 0.5 is 232. So yeah, I only have 2 more chances, not including slippage. And then it's good bye to this trade. I'm not willing to keep on trading this challenge after tomorrow. So tomorrow is just gonna be the last day, you know. So I either get it back to an area where I can start risking 1%, or it's good bye to this challenge. I mean, we did our best. I'm not gonna lie. The few trades where I can say I've done some mistakes would be like maybe this one where I've taken 2 trades within a range, where it's a rule I did introduce last week. Yo, we're only taking 1 trade in a range. So I mean, I didn't think of it, so I think I might have to write it over here so I can remember. Otherwise, man, I did my best. I'm not gonna lie, I did my best. The thing is, again, I was trying to sell in a bullish market, but either way, we should see some retracement, right? And all I want is just 1:2, which yesterday again I didn't pay myself, and I did see, you know, that trade I was in yesterday went to like 2 point something, 2.5, I believe 2.7. So what I'm gonna do is I can now, I'm done trading on this side. Let me first of all get rid of this level so I can come back and journal this, and then now we can take some demo trades on this side, right? So that's the candle that took me out. I'll be doing some journaling later. I'm gonna have it here. This way I have the other trade. No. Where is the other trade, my guy? I'm telling you, if the setup forms here, honestly, I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna be like, yo, my guy, that's on you now. Because this range is about to close and then where did I put that? So this is this one. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. We can think about that later. We can think of that later. Let me just focus on this demo. Let's see if we can get a winning trade on this side, you know. But then again, I have to wait for this range to close. See how we're getting a reaction after touching this zone over here. But why is it doing it now? 12.29. Wow, look at this, my guys. The range has to close though. So the range is closed. Now let's see if we can get a short. So everybody's in the premium zone over there. Good place to sell, you know. So I want it to come up here and then I'll see if we can get a short. We're currently working this one out. You know, it's funny how I don't know if this is good, but when I lose these challenges, of which like of late, but I haven't lost. I mean, I've done, how many have I done so far? With SmartProp, I did a 25k. I passed phase 1, then I lost phase 2, and then I did a second one that I passed phase 1. Wait, how did that work? I've done 2. I passed phase 1. This is not the third one with SmartProp. I passed phase 1. It was a 25k account. I passed phase 1, then I lost phase 2. Then the second one I did, I passed phase 1, then I passed phase 2, and then I lost the funded account, which was in profit, but I guess because of greed, not really because of greed, but because of some rule that I have over there that, you know, got me, I lost the funded account, right? So I've grown to a place where I'm cold, like I'm not even feeling anything. I don't know if that's a good thing, right? But if this was like maybe a year or 2 years ago, man, I would be so devastated right now. But man, right now I could care less. I mean, it would have been nice if, you know, if I was in the positive right now. But now that I'm in the negative, you know, it should be like gloomy, right? But man, I could care less. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Or maybe it's growth. Getting some hard skin. Or it could be that, yo, I have a plan that I've been following and in this season it's just not working out. I think that could be it, right? Knowing that I did my best. The other times I was, you know, I'll trade whatever strategy I had, and then if I'm in drawdown, I switch to another strategy. I'll switch like 3 strategies in one challenge. Come on now. So we do have a small fair value gap right there, just formed inside of this inverted 30-minute thing over there. This can be considered what, a swing failure. So can we take this trade if they do break that low? Although we're really supposed to wait for it to come up here. On some occasions I've seen it, we do have like a swing failure and then it just pulls to the downside. So let's take this trade. I'm gonna risk just a small percentage, just in case we are wrong on that entry. 1897 is the stop loss. Let's do 0.5. And then let's do market entry. Actually, let's just do a stop. And we're in. So my entry is going to be at the low of that candle. So I'm in. Let's see if this one, my stop loss is just above this high. Not the best setup, but then again, we can also see a swing failure kind of, doesn't have, it can either take that high or it can be a swing failure where it fails to take that high. The best ones, in my opinion, are the ones that do take out the high. But then again, look, this one failed. So the rich also cry. Now, one of the things to figure out moving forward is, when we are in a trending market, your strategy doesn't do so well. So how can we adjust in such environments, right? Because in a trend, when it's like really, really trending, the retracements are not even that significant, right? There's gonna be one retracement over here and over there. So man, how would we adjust to that? So, and I don't want to go back to indicators, honestly. Anybody in the comments? Anybody has a clue? I mean, the other thing that could be of help is buying down candles, right? For example, you could have, like, let's say this series of down candles. When we pass this high, you can have a buy limit over there at that open price, or even the high of that candle, right? Then your stop loss at whatever swing low is established, right? And then look at this series of down candles. You can buy that. This one you can buy at that. This series of these down candles, you can buy that over there. This one you can buy that. I mean, it's oh my gosh. But then again, it's so easy to look at these things from inside, So we're getting resistance from that zone over there. That up candle is offering support to price, right? So if we do cross this low, then we can see maybe that could be a change in the order flow, even if it's just a little bit. We do have a wickless candle over here, right there. What would that be? 1.1, but that's enough to break even this set up. In the meantime, let me update the stats down here. The profit for the day is minus 2H2 point what? Nope. 327.67, and balance is 46. Oh my gosh, 46 482.70. That is quite a mountain to climb, my guy. If we cross this low, then yo, there's some sort of, then we can see us, spool to the downside a little bit. In the meantime, man, the bullishness in this market is on another level. So let's go to the 5-minute. There is no inefficiency whatsoever. But then again, I don't want to take another trade. So let me close this side. We have to be disciplined on that. We can actually see this thing just go down, but it'll just have to go without us. So that's just some discipline right there. Weakness candle on US 500 right there. So we've broken this low, as I was saying, so we can now some hopes for some downside action. Now, if this was my, my own live account, I would be in this trade, right? I'll be in this trade because I'm not worried about losing 8%, and then get kicked out. But for now, that is a restriction that I have to play with, Yo, the way we have a weakless candle here, and then this equal highs over here, bruh. We don't like that. But then again, it's kind of traded above, above that high over there. Any attempt to go down is just been reversed like that. So that is just some bullishness, Let me do something actually. Something I've been thinking of maybe trying out. I'm gonna take a buy here and then have my stop loss here. Because if this fails, then there's a likability that they want to keep on going up, right? It has disadvantages in that it can come and tag you in and then go the other way. So you end up losing a lot, but then again, this is a demo outcome, so that is what it's meant for, practicing. So I'm gonna do a 0.5 entry. It's gonna be a buy, stop. The stop loss is it's gonna look like this. My entry is hypothetically, I'm gonna have to look what hypothetically is at that high. And then the stop loss below this low, assuming that we're not gonna keep on going down. Yo, my guy, he's just doing it like this. Okay. And then I can have a TP like some above this for our zone, either this one or even this one here. That seems like we are going down finally. Okay, let's ditch that idea for now. Okay, let's embrace that idea. Buy. What is that stop loss? 3124. My guy. 3124. Yo. And it's gonna be a buy stop. Risking only 0.5%. Actually, let's just do 0.5%. My stop loss is below this low. My entry is gonna be here. And the units are gonna be 67. So what we do is we're gonna add, can that work? So it has to be 111 plus 67. No, 111 plus 67, 178 units. How's that going to work now? 178. Will that change? Yeah, it's okay. Buy. But then again, there's a stop loss here. I think what I did is not smart. Because the buy, unless we get rid of the buy stop of the stop loss. So let's do that. And then the buy stop can be the stop loss plus, the entry of the new whatever, because what's gonna happen is I should have been on a buy stop with 67 units. So what happens? They'll come here, and then the 111 units that have been sold are going to be taken off here, and then what is left is going to be the buying power to go up, which will be 67 units, I believe. Yes. Honestly, whenever I'm in a trade, I don't like to see this. I just like them to come in, and if they have to consolidate, let them do it when I'm break even, or when I've reduced the risk by half, like somewhere down here. And you can play all the games you want. Come take me out on half the risk, or go hit my TP. Now, can we see us turn around tomorrow? Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times when my account is on ICU, when it comes to these prop accounts, and I turn around, and so we'll see if that will work for us tomorrow. Otherwise, right now 482 is the only ammunition that we have left. So man, we need a miracle. We need a miracle. Okay, let's see if this logic will work now. My stop, yeah, it's just at the high right here. Any short move that is trying to come in, it's been reversed, right? So that is what I've been fighting all along. So the other levels, we go back to the 5 minute, is we do have this 5 minute thing over here, which let me update that one, then just have it as unfinished to let me know that we had previously entered, even if it's just a small distance. And then we do have this one here. And then the other thing we can be looking forward to this long is the high of these previous 4-hour ranges, this one and this one, if we keep persisting to go up. But the time now is 12:47. So what will happen? I'm going to get rid of this 30 minute. Let me just pull it to the side a little bit so we can have some cleaner charts. Now, in terms of going down, we do have this previous day high level over here, which there's a high probability that we can get to. I mean, I don't know the probability anymore, but I like what we've done with US 100. Those equal highs, we've run them, and then they've entered into that 5 minute gap. So that's good. I would have loved if these guys did the same. If they can come up as well, and then we see that rejection to the downside. Either way, I'm positioned to enjoy both sides. The thing that will be detrimental. Hold up. Detrimental, mentor. What is that? Tending to cause harm. Have I checked on that one before? I think I have, but that's on point. What will be detrimental is if we do come up just a little bit and then come down. Because this right here is pretty much what liquidity is, right? People have buy stops, like kind of what I have at those highs, hoping that the market will just come in and take you in and then shoot up, right? So that would be an example of liquidity right there. But it seems like this trade wants to work out without me. Without me. So that is 1:1. My stop loss needs to be at half as we speak right now, which is what I'm going to do. The only problem is I don't have a stop loss. So right there. Where my stop loss is, to the entry, move the stop to half, which is okay. Is that half now? Trade management. The half is probably somewhere there where there's a high probability that it will be taken. And what I'm gonna do is change this back to, how do I do it? Buy stop, change it to 67 units because the dynamics of all that thing has changed. So 0.5%, 93 units now. Okay. Yo, what did I just do, my guy? The bar stop is supposed, you guy. The buy stop is supposed to be up here, right? Then the sell stop is what we have at that half. So the buy stop, I only want to risk 0.5. If that sell fails, which we've moved it to a half, so now we do have the buy stop at this low. This to me is just manipulation. I'll consider this low. So this trade is out right there. Let me, I didn't take it on live account anyway, so not that the other one is a live account, it's a demo prop account. Okay, let's see. There's a high probability that this one will just shoot to the upside. Let's see. So anytime from now we can see that 1 p.m. volatility. What I understand from it is the bond market closes at 1 p.m. So there's something related to that. So lack of some good retracements, man, has cost me a lot. A lot of study to do around that. We do have fair value gap over here. And then remember that 30-minute invalid fair value gap over here, inverted. So again, you can see it offers some support and resistance over there. So if we can close above on a 30-minute basis, then we can use it as support to keep on shooting up. But the market is just about to get slow. So we now, looking for some last minute. We cannot operate in fear. Oh yes, the Maris. I mean DK. Okay, it's now the Maris. Yep. We cannot operate in fear. We have to strike when the opportunity comes in. If it works for us, well and good. If it doesn't, well and good. As long as we're positioning ourselves to the best of our ability, we've done our part. So at that high is where I want to include that buy stop, just right there, 0.5%. And my stop is gonna be below this low. The reason why I'm not having it below this low is because I think this is just manipulation. That was just taking anybody that could have been going long and they had their stop loss here. They have a tendency to just come and take you out and then go the other way. Now, is that a belief system or is that something that is there? It kind of makes sense. That is what happened. Although I still think that the market was still, programmed to do that, because maybe they already know, there's gonna be people who will have stops there either way. Now, the low of this, see that wickless candle, which is the low of the previous 30-minute range. And there's a 30-minute fair value gap over there. What a week. Anytime we can see some crazy move in this market. I mean, sometimes it doesn't happen, but mostly it does. Anytime from 10 minutes to 1, we can see some craziness coming. So this down candle here is offering support. That open price of that down candle is offering support. I can tell you there's people buying that. Man, maybe someday I'll grow to start taking trades like that. But then again, that's one way to kind of make money in such tight situations. Let's say I bought, see this up candle, if I sold right there, and all this, but then again, it's kind of easy to see these things on hindsight. I mean, on hindsight, you can see everything work. But then again, if that's a logic that you know and you practice on it, then you can build fun and see some profit. Oh, 5-minute time frame. Let's see what we have here. Look at all this rejection. I feel like this is just lying to traders here. You see, we're seeing some rejections, so let's sell. And then they just drive up and take anybody trying to sell these rejections. Can it still go down? Yeah, easy. But then again, the way I'm looking at US 500, how we have this wickless candle over here. I don't trust these rejections so much. Down candles offering support. That shows us that the order flow is bullish, at least in the near time session future. Rejection on US 100, rejection on the 5-minute time frame. Me do not trust that. See what's happening. I mean, we can still see this one still rejected, but I think that final volatility can see us just shoot up. There we go. So this position has been engaged. Let's manage. If it does get here, we reduce the risk by half. Yo, something is missing. Where is 1.5? Oh, if we get here, we break even, and then over here we are taking 90% off. Might as well just do it right now. Let me do a sell limit of 80% of 74, and then the other one we can leave running. We case they want to go to 0.8 of 74 would be 59.2. So let's do 60 units. Let's do 60 units over there. Yo, 60 units, sell limit, selling 60 of the 74 that we bought over here at that level right there, which is 1:2. See how we're spooling to the upside. See that level on US 500? I was telling you that right there. And then see what they were doing on the 1 minute. Not you, but you here. Now look at how it's going up without us. So this level, will I? No, I won't need it. It's completely closed. So 1:1, reduce your risk by half. Even, yo, what's going on? Huh? Stop loss must be below current bid. What do you mean? So it can go lower, but I cannot take it. No, this right here is I've never seen anything of the sort. Oh, what? I think that's a bug on this system. Talking about stop loss should be below the bid. Why? I can reduce the stop if I want to. Okay, it's okay. We can just have it. Our stop loss is currently right there. This is where sometimes I'm afraid of having like a live account on this platform. Why is it not allowing me to reduce my risk by half? Is there something I'm not doing? Now, if this was like a real life situation, I'll just close this. I'll close this trade. I'll close it completely. See, now it's working. Make me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Get out of here. Oh, what is going on? Maybe there's something I don't know. That you can reduce your risk, but not so much. Okay, what am I missing? Stop loss must be below current bid. Anyway, so we're just about to get to 1.5. When we do that, then your entry has to be your trade has to be at break even. Well, my trade has to be at break even. Now, looking at how we did get to this 5-minute zone, then yeah, it's typically that now we're seeing some resistance and we can see some retracement or even a turnaround, which with the way we are bullish, I think we are likely. Oh, wait a minute, just go to the 5 minute, we'll still see it. But we are likely to come and take out this high, which we don't have to. Now we can see this thing just turn around and my stop loss is at least at half. No, it's not. But even if it takes me out, I've reduced the damage that, instead of taking 0.55%, I'm going to be taking 0.32%. That's how much they're allowing me to reduce. But that's an error. I've never seen that before. You can break even your trade anytime you want to, and you can move your stop anywhere. So I don't know what's up with this platform today. Unless there's something I'm missing. Yep. Otherwise, this trade break even. Actually, pretty much, pay yourself by half. Then again, the rules say we break even when we get to minus 1.5. Let me have my stop loss just below this low over here, right there. But as I said, if this was a real account, I would have closed. Because once you start seeing those issues that you don't understand, then, it's now over 1 p.m. and so now we're likely to see the market just slow down. Although the last few days I've been seeing some volatility after 1 p.m. Normally anything after 105, 110, 115, it just sleeps. It sleeps. Look at how we, that level, we just close it completely and then we just turn around, the 5 minute. That's why I like marking these zones. If I'm not gonna mark anything else, is those 5 minute fair value gaps on the latest leg that was formed, right? So on the way down, there's no inefficiency. So if we do trade below this low, then we're likely to see this market just pull down. Now, this is what I was talking about, those rejections that we are seeing. I bet you there's a lot of people that were selling in here, believing that that is some resistance and it's likely to keep on going down. And then, but looking at what is happening, then, you can indicate, you can kind of identify, that right there is a drop, a big drop. So now the plan for this, whatever, is if at all, tomorrow is the last day, I'm gonna risk whatever is left. I'll give it 2 chances. If I lose, then I'm done. I think I've given this 267 5 days of my time, 2 hours every day on average, so that would be 10 hours. Yeah, I'm not willing to keep on fighting on this one. So tomorrow will be the last chance. If those 2 loses, then we are done. I mean, I'm not willing to keep on going forward. And what I'm gonna do is, if they do win, then I will go back in with whatever profit I make. So for example, 1% is gonna be like 0.5 is gonna be a half of what is left. Because we have 482. So a half of that will be what, 241. So I can do something like 200 and let's say 230, and then leave the rest for slippage. So if I do make like 1:2, I'll go back in with 460. If I win, I'll go back in with 8. That would be 920. If I win, I'll go back in with that 920. But tomorrow is the last day. I'm done. Yeah, that is just me. And then if that doesn't go well and I lose it, then I'll just get another account and start over. Probably maybe give it a week. And then the thing is, next week it's gonna be the Christmas week. No, the other week. And we tend to see some horrible behavior then. So I might just call it I might just leave it at that for the year and come back in January. Or maybe get a small account, like a 25K account. That will cost me less, right? 25K account is $167. Anyway, we'll see how tomorrow goes. I want to end this stream here. It's only me in the charts anyway. Let me update this and then I'm done. The loss is 327. What would that percentage be? Actually, let me journal those trades and then we are done. The reason why I cannot break even is I don't know. That is so weird. Oh wow, US100 is starting to spool down, so this is completely closed, so that's okay. This one not yet, so let's update that one. Bruh. And we are coming back down. So we saw a 1.39 gain. We do have a small thing over there. Let me mark it just in case. Then again, time's up. This is too smooth over here on US 100. This is too smooth right there. Too smooth for I fly. Too smooth right there. Likely to be run. Let me mark this down candle as well. In the meantime, let's journal the two trades that I took. If only I can find them. So this is the current one right here. Get rid of those positions in the meantime. So this was the first one. Then where's the second one? Okay, let's worry about that one when we get there. So let's journal this one real quick, and then we can call it a day. This one up to here. Awesome. So what did I see before I entered this trade? Right there. There was another 5-minute thing here, so I want to have that in there. Oh, okay, there we go. One PM, 1 PM, 1 PM. So this is what I saw. I want to have this one right there. We are in a premium zone. We've taken out that high. There's a low here. That right there is my entry criteria. That's all I need. Then again, we did have some zones where it would have been better if we came into. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, doesn't matter how good your setup is. If you are on the wrong side of the bias, then the probability for it to work is wrong. But then again, the way I know about this strategy, man, we do get at least some, you know, something. Copy that link and go back to today. Is the 14th of December. Man, this month is going. Thursday, short in a long environment. I was risking 0.5, and then the additional one that I did was a total of 0.69. What time did we enter that trade? 12 p.m. What time did we exit? 12:26. So we were in there for what? Is that 14 minutes? 14 minutes. The drawdown was of course 100. The potential for that trade was Yo, what am I doing? No. The first one. Entry was 12:04. You my guy. And then the exit was 12:08. 4 minutes. Okay, the potential was, so we entered at 12:04. This candle is the one that, and there was no slippage today. And then we did 12:08 is right there. But the potential is too small. What is that? That's 0.43. No potential at all. So after something of the sort, and that's the after, what I saw after. Paste over there. So let me make sure that's the before. And that's the after. There we go. And then how much did we lose? That was minus 283.27. The percent, no, we have to do this one. 46,810.37. $920, $921. So we lost 0.6%. How comes? How is that so? Oh yeah, cause I didn't do the extra $89 that I did. I remember I closed that one. Okay, so we did get a slippage. Or did I move that stop loss? Maybe I did. I think the risk was 0.5. And then we got a slippage. And actually, this is a nice way to kind of see how I get slipped, right? Because look at this one. This one was 0.9% risk, but I ended up losing 1%. So there was a 0.05% slippage. This one right here was quite a huge slippage. Either I did move the stop loss, but I rarely move my stop loss. So this one I had like a 0.24% slippage. Again, there's nothing wrong with slippage, I guess, because it cancels out when it's hitting TP. Because sometimes it also gives you a little bit more than, where your stop loss, where your take profit is, it can go and pass it and close you much further. So it ends up being positive slippage. Now I did take a second trade within this range. Now if only I can find it. Did I delete? I could have. My guy. Oh, there we go. So what did I see before I took this trade? This is what I saw. And this one was market entry. So that is what I saw. That's what happened, and I engaged in that trade. I have to have that on there just to see if it worked out how I would have managed that trade. Mm. Boom. This one I'll just have the same. I tried to leave it blank because we can use the cell above that shows the same, but then aesthetically it doesn't look so good. So I just repeat myself. That was unfortunately another 0.5%. That entry was 12, 20, 12, 12. So 12 minutes later, that was an error on my side. I'm not supposed to do two trades in a whatever in a session. But then again, it is what it is. Trading mistakes are not, they're not a must, but they're gonna be there. Drawdown, of course, was 100%. Let's do the after. So this is what happened. Boom. Give me some hope that we are going down. Then some more hope, and then just putting out right there. 12.6 exactly. Let's just see. I'm gonna do 2 in 1. Let me see what the potential was. 0.56, not bad. Not bad at all. 0.56, and then hit that link like that. After the potential was 0.56, and we lost minus 327. That is way more than 0.5%. So how much is that slippage? Let's see how much we got slipped. So N21 and 22. Oh, I know why. 46 for 82.70, which should match. Yep. So man, 0.2% more. Why? Oh, I know why. Originally my stop loss was here because I didn't check where I initially had my stop loss. And then I was like, I adjusted it. So that's okay. Control A, Control X. So here we do have something is off. 0.66 minus 6.55%. Something is not. No, it's okay actually. And get that back to Command V. Minus 7.25%. So looking at this, we only have like 0.75% to go. So second trade in the same range. I'm gonna put it as this was it a mistake trade? No, but once I say this was a second trade in the same range, then I'll get to know what it is. You don't want to beat yourself when you're doing this whatever. When you're doing your journals, you want to be as positive as possible. So when I say this was a second trade in the same range, then I'll know we've already talked about it. Then I'll say had forgotten this rule. I mean, I'll know what that means because I already did. Wait a minute. Right here, second trade within the same range. So mistake. So we need to work on that. Actually, let me not beat myself. Yesterday I was gonna add something to this journal and I did not. I forgot. Oh, my guy, whatever. And I think I'm done with journaling. Oh, the other thing I do is I want to have a picture of what kind of happened in the near What happened after all this? Oh wow. So we hit TP, I see. Wow. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Position orders. So no, we haven't hit TP. Why would I think we hit TP? So now I can, I already have all the pictures of these trades. So come on Saturday, I'm gonna be going through all of them, and maybe I can do a live stream showing how I go through them. And because now that I'm inside trading, I might not, there's something that I'm missing. So over the weekend, when there's no trading, your mind is kind of clear to kind of go through your trades. I think we Gucci, my guy. I'm gonna end this stream here, but only if I can find that trade. There we go. So we've seen at least 1.39. I'm gonna leave this running. If they do take me out, I'm all good. My stop loss is just below this low. I got rid of that one. So let's clean up this thing. This one, what is this one? All of those will be deleted tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't matter. And only that one is what will be left. Close out here. We are closing shop until tomorrow. And close that right there. Take out everything. I do like to leave what I used on this whatever. But then again, it's all good. We can meet again tomorrow. Now tomorrow we really do need a miracle. But then again, how about I just take it slow anyway? Instead of buying another account, how about you just work on taking this back to 50K? Anyway, we'll see. So I think I'm done, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So that was Trader Maria. Thank you so much for those who joined in. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. I appreciate. We didn't get to see any success today, but then again, we have data, that we can use in the future, and you actually do learn a lot from your losses, even more than you learn from your wins. So it's all good. All this, even though we're kind of going downwards in terms of learning, we are expanding our knowledge on this market. Honestly, I've never seen this before, like this. I mean, I used to do this like way before, maybe like a year ago or even whatever. But man, whew. But then again, you can see us now just climb this in just 2 days. Anyway, we keep being hopeful. And I didn't do something. I'm supposed to take a picture, my bad. So I still have to do it. Let me do it real quick. Have those levels back. Where are they? I had forgotten to do that. Especially the positions that were there before. Yeah, I think that's okay. What are we missing? And this one here. Yep. And then I'm gonna take a picture of that. And then we are done here. Copy link after. Just make sure it's all good. Yep. And then reverse all that process. Leave my charts clean like I found them. And then leave what is running right now. Yep. Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. So that's it from Trader Mawera. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 11:30, or I might start earlier at 11:15 or even 11. And then we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and God bless you all. Keep working on your skills. Don't worry about the downtime. Everything that goes down goes up, and what goes up doesn't necessarily have to come down. And when it's coming down, it's just coming to take a break or get some more energy to go even up further. So thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day or week or night or afternoon. And I am out tomorrow, same time. God bless you all. I'm out.